Hi, Ernie Young with Rosenbauer America. I'm here in Minnesota at our EXT plant. Wanted to show you some of the things about the body that we build here and what makes it the strongest body in the industry. We use an extruded body form. This allows us to give you the strength for extreme off-road use, the heavy-duty use in the urban interface area, any kind of extreme fire service that you're looking for out there. When you're working roadside incidences, we're knowing the numbers are going up with accidents along the roadways. This body is going to protect not only the firefighters, but it's going to allow you to get back in service quicker after an incident. Some of the primary things you can see here is the I-beam construction. It's a 2x5 inch I-beam, heavy duty extrusion. And when we put this into the truck, it actually goes from body side completely over to the other body side. So that gives you a true box around all of your equipment that is almost impenetrable. So it keeps things from twisting out. It keeps a nice steady box. It lends itself for being able to have use after your current chassis. EXT bodies can be rechassied. They come with a lifetime structural body warranty, and it even goes on to the next owner. So if you sell your truck, that warranty carries over. One of the reasons we're allowed to give this kind of warranty and able to is this monster extrusion. This is what we bring our I-beams through in here. It gives us all these little nooks and crannies have purpose in design. First for strength, and then for the ability to do adjustments for shelving inside the truck. We can also place lighting inside here. It keeps the lighting outside of the use area so you're not dragging your lights off your truck when you're using it. And then it creates, as you can see, a raceway for placing wires, hydraulics, things like that. Also makes it easier to change how you're going to use your body down the road. If you need to pull different wires, you have a raceway that's already built into the truck, allowing for easy changing and upgrades. When we talk about the raceways and being able to pull the wiring in, you can see here how the wiring will tuck in and away from the useful part of the compartment. Nice raceways up above to bring everything through. Another neat thing about these extrusions is it allows us to use our safe step. The safe step is a nice ergonomic device leading for safety when you're trying to reach tall items out in the field. The step drops down, it completely disappears into the extrusion and becomes part of the closing panel. So this gives you a nice area to reach things ergonomically, again, trying to extend the working ability of the firefighters, reduce injuries, things like that. It also becomes a handy place to take a break when you're on the scene. You've got a step, it becomes a nice little bench right there or at the station. So some of the different advantages of the EXT. One of the other advantages for the EXT body is where we have the roll-up header. It's a completely sealed in unit, so your roll-up door comes up into here, eliminating the open space below that you generally have on other types of bodies. This keeps a lot of dust and contamination from getting up into the rollers, gives us less maintenance worries, less dust that gets up in there, meaning that your doors are going to work and actuate like they're supposed to over the long period, even in dusty conditions. Here at Rosenbauer, we also use the aluminum extrusions for our pump mods. As you can see, this extrusion has square tubing. We've got our flange on the bottom. This gives us the extra strength so the pump mod flexes just enough not to be brittle, but is strong to go down the road. So using those extreme duty situations that requires the EXT body and the longevity that you're looking for to get that 20, 30 years out of a truck and still be able to pass this truck down, you're looking for the strength of the extrusion, even built into our pump mod, which currently is housing a Rosenbauer pump. And of course, the EXT body is available with slam doors, full length, full height. One of the neat things that you also get with the EXT body is when you look in the compartment space and you look, you have full height, you have full width, and you have full depth openings. Because we do not use a form on here and truly extruded with paneling, you don't have the indentations that you used to seeing. So you have full use of all your openings. That really assists. And then your hinges will become hidden in here so you don't have any of that sticking out into your workspace. And what that does is when you're pulling tools out, doing your slide outs, you have nothing to hang up on your tools. As we all know, that's a common thing that happens. tools get over the edge, they get hung up in the side. You don't have that, you get true use. So when you order a certain height compartment, you get full use of that height as well as the width. That's one of the benefits of the EXT. Some of the other features we want to point out on the EXT is the lighting strip that's actually into the extrusion, keeping it out of the way, keeping it from getting hung up, but giving us the ability to see into the compartment. The adjustable shelving slats in here allow us to infinitely adjust our shelving up and down. We do offer, and it comes with this EXT product, is you're going to have 1,000 pounds worth of ability to add weight to the bottom. You have tremendous hanging ability from the top, and of course adjustable shelvings throughout. This is a particularly tall door, so one of the nice features is the strap that allows me to come down, get the door closed, and be able to reach it afterwards. So there's a great space saving option here on the EXT. It's the Low Pro 2.0, and this allows us to put the ladder rack into the extrusions without taking away any space from the compartment. Normally you'd have a main ram in here, reducing the ability to add space there. Now you keep your full compartment width, rack is in the extrusion, allowing you to take advantage of that extra space. Just remember the Rosenbauer EXT extruded aluminum body. When you need that severe service body, has a lifetime structural body warranty, available in both the 100-inch and 96-inch wide bodies to match the cab of your choice. This is the way to go when you need the longevity, you need the severe duty, and you need the uptime to keep your product in service.